Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Culture. My name is Nick. It is April 7th, new comic book day. And man, we kind of outdid ourselves this week. So let's go over what we got. All right, guys, welcome back. If you haven't yet, go down below and hit the subscribe button and that like button and the notification bell because it lets you know when I put out new videos. Trying to do about 2 or 3 a week, so that notification bell will help you know when I put out a new video. So I really appreciate it. One other thing before we get in today's stack, I wanted to give a big congratulations and station to TM Nerdy. He just hit 100 subscribers. Well deserved. Really enjoyed your live stream the other day. If you don't know who he is, check out the link below in the description. Takes you right to his channel. The guy does unboxings. He does reviews and has toys and things like that. So he's got a bunch of unboxings coming out soon. Really check him out. Very cool guy. Really the heart and soul of the community. And he's in practically every single live stream, so you probably recognize him. Let's get into what we got this week. We got a bunch of different things. Let me see. Here, I'm going to start with something that I picked up in the back issues, and I think one just sold for like 3.1 million. I got it for $3. It's Action Comics, number 1, 1938. I'm sure it's a first print. Got it for $3. So, you know, origin, first appearance of Superman. Can't go wrong for $3. I'll get it graded, CGC, and I'll probably sell it for a couple million. So that was a good little flip, good little find. I actually found this the other day at the comic shop and I threw it into my polls. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. This is clearly a 1992 reprint, it says, but hey, it's pretty neat, man. I'll take it. Let's see. One back issue, we have Homesick Pilots number 4. I think I talked about this book before. I believe number 5 was supposed to come out or it comes out next week. 4 just showed up at my shop. I'm going to have to reread it because I felt a little bit lost, I think, in the last issue. So I'm going to have to reread this one. Essentially, it's kind of this punk band. This girl from the punk band gets kind of trapped inside of this haunted house, and she's kind of the servant of this spirit that owns the house to kind of track down other ghosts in the area. Pretty cool concept. Very gory. The house kind of just rips people apart sometimes if it pisses them off. So it's a very interesting book. I can't wait for number 5, and it's been a great read so far. I just wish it wasn't delayed as much as it was for me. I know that a lot of you it might not be, but it's been a good read. Dan Waters, really nice art. Been really enjoying it. All right, so let's get into a book that I absolutely loved the number 1 of, which was Nocterra. So this is Nocterra number 2. So Nocterra number 2, basic premise in this story is complete blackness kind of consumes the earth. If you are exposed to the blackness long enough, I think it was like 12, 24 hours or less perhaps, you kind of turn into these monsters. And the monsters remind me of Oblivion Song, if you guys watched that. Just these kind of like grotesque, weird looking things. There's colonies that have been set up. There's these trade routes between them. There's different people that are doing different jobs for whatever currency they currently have. And our main character here on the cover is kind of a transporter between cities, and she's being asked to do a job to transport these 2 individuals to this other city. So we'll see what she ends up doing. Really good character development, amazing art, cool concept. Highly recommend Nocterra if you're not reading it. Right. And I love Nocterra so much that on my previous videos, I got a few signed Scott Snyder covers. So that's my Nocterra flex right there. So I think I got a couple different covers there. All right, highly anticipated Silver Coin number 1, Chip Zdarsky. So I understand it's a different creative team, I believe. At least writer, right? From issue to issue, I got this one added to my poll list. My shop didn't pick up too many, but I actually got a copy, so I'm super excited about this one. I understand the basic premise, but I'll kind of go over what I thought and what the basic premise is in my review video in a few days. So look forward to that. So Silver Coin, number 1. Good old Chip. All right. Want to make sure I got some more independence here. Yeah, Geiger, number 1. Jeff Johns, back. I honestly, I don't know anything about this book. I know it was an awesome cover. I know it was hot. I know it sold out fast. And so I wanted to jump on board definitely a fear of missing out situation, I would say, because I don't even know the premise. So I'll come back in a few days and let you guys know what I thought about this. So look forward to that video. But Geiger #1 sold out. Everyone seems to be running to the store to get this one. So we'll figure out what it means. All right. Another independent. This is actually from Boom. This is the Magic the Gathering #1. I actually got the Planeswalker sealed one, so I actually don't know what cover this is. They had the A cover too. They had about 4 different Planeswalker ones, and they also had a pack of all of them. I think it's like every variety you can have. So I just went ahead and got this one for now. I'll do an unboxing of this one with my review video, so look forward to that. We'll kind of see what cover I got. I played Magic a lot about 20 years ago, and I just recently got into it when Arena came out for mobile and for PC. And I have a booster pack here waiting to go. I'm going to meet some buddies, and we're going to have a little draft in person in a couple weeks, so really looking forward to that for sure. Maybe I'll go over what cards I got after the draft if everyone's interested in Magic. All right, so we have a few DC books. Swamp Thing #2. This is Ram V. We are not worthy of this book. I actually read it already. It was the first book I read when I got home, and it is phenomenal. Just his way of kind of reintroducing the character. I don't have a lot of backstory on Swamp Thing. I think, wasn't there a Swamp Thing like live action show 20, 30, 40 years ago? Something like that. I remember being a kid and watching some kind of a Swamp Thing live action show, and I absolutely loved it. And some of the movies, or maybe it was just the movies, I can't remember. I have to go back and see if I can dig that up. But this is a really good kind of a reintroduction of the character for me. I won't go into spoilers, but I mean, if you don't know anything about the character, I think this is a really good introduction. It sets up the struggle. It's not like a quick win kind of a situation. It takes a couple issues to get grounded, no pun intended. And he kind of can kind of defend himself and others once he kind of realizes what's going on with himself. So very, very, very good issue. I cannot wait for more of this from Ram. Really, really like Swamp Thing. Can we talk about this Scarecrow on here? His character design is amazing. He's got like this long gas mask, those needle fingers. You can't really see it in here, but if you're familiar with the artwork, oh my gosh, that dude's scary. So I've been loving Batman forever. Super good story. We're going into Infinite Frontier right now, so hopefully the future that was shown to us a couple months ago or a month ago won't come to be. So we'll see how they can get off of that path, and we'll see what the Scarecrow has in store for Gotham in general. So always loving this. Can't wait to read more. All right. A few more books. We're going to move over to Marvel. We have Venom #34, Sir Kate's. Venom's been great. It's been a complete character-driven story, going about the struggles that Brock has been through, touching on his family, bringing in Dylan, talking about his parents. And it's just been a great ride into King in Black, which we'll get to next. So I can't wait to see what this issue brings. And I'm just going to be sad to see Kate's leave, and maybe he's going to do something else related to Venom. But I've had a great ride, and I've really, really enjoyed Venom so far. Which brings us to King in Black, #5. I believe this is the last issue. I think I've loved every single copy of King in Black, every issue of King in Black that I've read so far. The last issue, issue 4, really blew me away. I won't go into spoilers if you haven't read it yet, but there's a bunch of new characters. Not a bunch, but there's a new character that was introduced telepathically into the fight, and that person kind of coordinated the efforts of the heroes that were still remaining. They kind of got their ranks back realigned, and then Brock kind of went Super Saiyan at the end. So we'll see how this one plays out. I mean, there can't be that many different ways it plays out, I wouldn't think, unless they're going to like do this null thing for another year or two. If they're going to just drag this character on, or they might just, make everyone just team up against him and just kick his ass, and that'll be it. So we'll see what happens to Null here in issue 5 of King in Black. And then the last book we have from Marvel is Immortal Hulk 45. I have yet to get caught up with this book. I absolutely love the art, though. It's incredible in this one. I think we're kind of going back to that style again. I'll be binging this. here soon, just to kind of get completely caught up, because I know it's going to be ending soon. And I remember binging the first 20, 25 issues when I first started, and then I was reading it issue to issue, and then I kind of fell off around 35. So I will get caught up and binge this in probably a week or so, and I am actually looking forward to it, but I'll be sad to see it go. But at the same time, I'm backlogged right now. Whoever, hashtag backlog bros, whatever that means. And so, I'll be glad to kind of see how it's going to end. I fell off around when the leader was introduced, but I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Well, guys, that's what I picked up today at the comic book store. It was actually a pretty big week. The month of April is going to be pretty big, especially the last week for me personally. So these are all just amazing books. I couldn't recommend them anymore. And so, thanks for checking out the channel, checking out the video. If you haven't liked and subscribed, hit the notification bell. Let me know what you got in the comments, and we'll talk to you soon.